I was gonna film this video without fiddling with lights at all, but then I realized that the lighting from this location makes it look like I just have a flashlight under my face, and I kind of look like a supervillain, so I'm gonna go change that. There, that's much nicer. So this week we are to talk about our favorite musicals, which is kind of tough for me, because I don't really have any. Like most of or all of the rest of y'all, I also act in musicals quite often. I did it in my school for a while, and I'm probably going to do it in college too. But, I like acting much more than I like musicals as a thing. Which isn't to say that I don't like them, it's just that I haven't had that much exposure to them outside of, all of the plays that I've done in high school theater and stuff. I agree that it can be a lovely way to tell a story, and I appreciate the ones that I've seen because they are good stories told well, but it's I don't know enough about them to be able to say, yeah, this is a definitive list of my favorite musicals. Because I've only seen 5 musicals, so my list of favorite musicals would have to be one of the 5 I've seen, but I know that the best musical ever is probably not one of the 5 I've seen. Which isn't to say anything bad about the 5 I've seen, but, whatever. And if it weren't for the acting I do, I wouldn't have even seen the 5 that I've seen. Also, you get a different view of a musical when you act in it than if you, actually see it. Which I guess you guys would probably know, too. I was in Greece recently. Not recently, it happened in, April, but still. I was in Greece recently. I played Eugene, and I knew all of the scenes that Eugene was in really well, but then there were other scenes that I don't think I ever ended up actually seeing, because I would always be backstage when they were, getting ready for them, because I had to go for my next Eugene scene. So asking me what my favorite musical is like asking someone who doesn't listen to a lot of music what their favorite album is. They could say, oh yeah, my favorite album is American Idiot by Green Day, or whatever their favorite album is. But if they haven't listened to that much, maybe there's an album that's a lot better that they haven't heard yet, and they don't know. I don't know. But all of that aside, my favorite musical is the one that a friend and I are going to write in the future about Scooby-Doo. I want to call it the Scooby-Dooby-Doozical, but she does not want to call it the Scooby-Dooby-Doozical. But anyways, it's going to make the entire audience just say Jinkies, and it's going to be fantastic. But my favorite musical that exists right now is probably Anything Goes, just because I was in it once, and it was really good, and the people I was in it with did a really good job with it, and I had a good time, and the audience also had a good time. I think that's about all that I can contribute to this week's subject. I'm not very good at talking about musicals. And I think that we should talk more about acting as a thing in later videos, because I like that topic. I have a lot to say about that topic. Sarah, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, because tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and things can happen on Friday the 13th. So I hope you end up okay in filming your video and everything. I think you will, but it's a spooky day. Friday the 13th. Okay, take care.